The Crown is dedicating an entire episode of its fifth series on Netflix to the controversial interview of Princess Diana with the BBC's Martin Bashir, leaving Prince William frustrated. Which mean Prince William will be forced to endure further headlines about Princess Diana, after reports emerged that Netflix's The Crown will feature an entire episode on her interview with BBC's Martin Bashir. Members of the royal family are likely to watch Season 5 of The Crown from behind their hands, a royal expert has claimed after it emerged that Princess Diana's infamous interview with the BBC would feature as an episode. Following a BBC report into the 1995 Panorama interview, Prince William stated his belief that it should never be aired again due to the deceitful manner in which it was obtained. It was claimed on Tuesday that the successful Netflix drama The Crown would dramatize the interview for its fifth season, which is due to premiere in November 2022. The Daily Mirror's royal editor Russell Myers told the Australian breakfast show Today, "It seems that we don't go a week past at the moment without talking about The Crown. The producers must be rubbing their hands with glee. This is absolutely quite controversial because we had William standing on the steps of Kensington Palace recently talking about the controversial BBC Panorama programme and how he said it had absolutely no basis to be aired again. He didn't believe it should be aired at all, and now we have Netflix, the big juggernaut series of The Crown, profiting off that interview which essentially led to the demise of his parents' relationship and all the scandal that went with it. I mean, it's 25 years on now and we're still talking about it, so no doubt the royal family will be watching with interest, maybe behind their hands and behind the sofa. It's certainly going to grab the headlines." The Emmy Award-winning Netflix series, which launched in 2016, will next cover the British family during the turbulent 1990s. It is expected to focus heavily on the breakdown of Prince Charles and Princess Diana's marriage, with actors Elizabeth Debicki and Dominic West taking on the roles from Season 4's Emma Corrin and Josh O'Connor. The Sun newspaper claimed that an insider had revealed that Netflix had made a huge investment into the episode, which will see Diana speak about her marriage troubles to a national audience. In response to Lord Dyson's report on how the sit-down was secured, William claimed, "It is welcome that the BBC accepts Lord Dyson's findings in full. BBC employees lied and used fake documents to obtain the interview with my mother, made lurid and false claims about the royal family which played on her fears and fueled paranoia, displayed woeful incompetence when investigating complaints and concerns about the programme, and were evasive in their reporting to the media and covered up what they knew from their internal investigation." The infamous interview hit headlines earlier this year, after a BBC report by Lord Dyson was published which stated that serious faults were made by the broadcaster in obtaining the interview. It concluded that journalist Martin Bashir had used deceitful methods in obtaining Diana's trust, which had included falsifying bank statements and showing them to her brother Earl Spencer, to lead them to believe that members of her household were spying on her for the royal family. Following the publication of Lord Dyson's report, the Duke of Cambridge gave a rare statement to criticise the BBC for perpetuating a false narrative. Speaking from outside Kensington Palace, he said, "It is my view that the deceitful way the interview was obtained substantially influenced what my mother said. The interview was a major contribution to making my parents' relationship worse and has since hurt countless others. It brings indescribable sadness to know that the BBC's failures contributed significantly to her fear, paranoia, and isolation that I remember from those final years with her." He added his belief that the interview held no legitimacy and should never be aired again or be commercialized by other broadcasters. Prince Harry also released a statement, echoing his brother's sentiments and criticizing the ripple effect of a culture of exploitation and unethical practices which ultimately led to her death in 1997. The Duke of Sussex has previously spoken about The Crown during an interview with presenter James Corden, stating that he was way more comfortable with The Crown than I am seeing the stories written about my family in the tabloids. Princess Diana tragically died following a car accident in Paris, whilst she was being pursued by the paparazzi. She died at the age of 36 and left Prince William, 15, and Prince Harry, 12, in the care of their father Prince Charles.